Good morning, welcome back to Video Diary on the Farm. Storm Amy's passed through. We had 20.7 millimeters from that, a little bit of a storm, which was less than some people got anyway, and it's not too bad. But obviously it stopped us drilling for a bit. But yeah, I got some footage later on, end of the last week anyway, of us drilling still. So yeah, that's all well and good. So hopefully it's given a good forecast for the week ahead, and yeah, hopefully we'll get drilling again very shortly, and hopefully get the rest of it in. We're about 70% of the way through the drilling campaign at the minute, so yeah, we've broke its back and shan't be much longer. With a bit of luck, if the weather comes right and holds out, anyway, hopefully we'll catch you at the end. This is George drilling straight into a field without having it worked. We do have some fields like this where are a bit stony, and yeah, this particular one, it's going treat without working it. This particular field that has been worked by Dave using the culti press on the Challenger. Obviously you think it's maybe a bit of overkill, that you should work it on its own, which it would do, it'd work it with its own discs, but we just find that if it's firmed up a bit, the tractor pulling the drill can get on all that bit faster, and it just makes it go that bit better, especially if there's some trash about. It can mean the difference between drilling 2 or 3k faster, and that makes a lot of output difference in a day, because you never know when the weather's going to break. So anyway, that's the reason that some fields are worked and others aren't, and especially the ones that are a bit stickier underneath, they need to be moved to let it get some air in and dry. So that's why we work them. Doing a appraisal on the combine. They're on it. They've started already. The countdown to harvest is on. We've got some drilled, so we're well away. Top service as usual. Yeah, our combine, it's on a CLAAS MaxiCare plan, and what they do, it includes an assessment every year to come out, and as you see, they've taken belts off, take the tensions off and everything, and then they check to see if any bearings have gone, any belts cracking, any bearings gone, and then they replace them, obviously. Yeah, we pay a lump sum every year for that, and then all the engine filters are changed, all the engine oil, all the hydraulics. Basically it's serviced up, ready to go. The only thing that our plan doesn't include is the straw chopper blades or the knife sections. We do that ourselves, but yeah, he's done his initial inspection and he's gone away to draw up a list of what wants doing to it. As you can see, all nice and clean from when I cleaned it down, but yeah, but he picked the worst day to come, really. Job of the lights on the combine, because the electric's off at the minute. With National Grid are working on the power feeds of the transformer opposite the yard, and they switched the power off, so yeah, there's no electric to have lights on in the shed. But yeah, anyway, he's got the assessment done. That's good. Well, I've just come into a field that I rounded off last week, as you can see. A lot of volunteer rape about. It's dying, it's going down. But I'm in here with the quali discs. on to chop it up a bit as well as working it, because it doesn't flow in through the drill very well when it's like this. So I'm just going in front, we're giving it a day to dry and just incorporating a bit, and then George will make a big difference to George. He'll be able to fly through it all being well and that, because when it's a bit damp it doesn't want to flow through his discs. So we're moving it to dry it and to chop up all this rubbish like. So yeah, that's what I'm on with at the minute. Well, the rape's certainly thick here, volunteer rape. It's the same as that other field I was in the other day spraying off. This too is after vining peas, and it's been a couple of years or so since it was rape. So yeah, I don't know why it's there's so many volunteers. Well, this is going to be an interesting morning. I'm no crawler driver at the minute anyway, but I've got the culti press on the back, and yeah, I'll just show you, turning the camera around, you'll see. That's the view from my office today. Yeah, I'm on the Challenger. So yeah, so as I said, I'm no crawler driver, but always willing to learn. And yeah, I've got my crawler test, so anyway, we'll see how it goes. Well, we're off. Got a guidance line in, we're tracking up the field, but at least the guidance is same as what's on my combine. So yeah, steady away. Well, gear, want to be 10k, 10.5, make a firm job. Yeah. Just getting used to it, taking a bit of doing, but yeah, very much different driving characteristics from the tractor, certainly. As anybody that, well, I don't know, drives a Cat anyway, or Challenger, you've got this little pedal down here, there, and that's the decelerator pedal. So when I get to the headlands, I press that, and it slows the revs up, as you'll hear. If I put that, the revs have dropped back now, so it's good for turning steadier without changing down gears. Got it pressed at the minute while I'm turning. Well, the trouble is, it's not so sophisticated as the when you let go, revs are rising, and we're off again. Yep, all good stuff. Yeah, another few hours on it, I shall be getting quite proficient. Sun is shining. What more could you want? Lovely day for doing this. This field should drill really well. Listen to that sound. Aye, it's lovely sounding engine that. I'm not sure it's quite as quiet in the cab as though Fendt, but yeah, not too bad. Swap tacks for a few minutes. It's taking George some seed to the field, keep him going. Oh, we need to crack on, keep going. Blink and you'll miss it going in. Ha! Yeah, another ton in, he's off ready to go again. This is showing how George drills his headlands. As you can see, he's drilled a strip around the outside, which even though he takes the drill right round, he's only actually drilling 3 metres. He's got the other 3 metres of the drill switched off. This is because he's got to do this to get the tram lines right for 36 metres. So he needs to be on a full breed at 18 metres. So as you can see here, he's done his 3 metres, he's done 1 breed butted up to that 3 metres, and then he's on his next breed. And then on his 3rd breed, he will tram line, because into the middle of the drill will be directly 18 metres, which is half the tram line width. So he can tram line it then, and then he does 1 more breed after that, and then the job's complete, the headland's done. You might think it takes a bit of faffing around, but we do like to see a headland tram line in the field. It just looks tidy. Maybe a bit of OCD, but yeah, it does look nice when it's all growing. Bit of a wet start to the day this morning. Not stopping me spraying though, preems. Can go on to damp surfaces as long as I aren't making a mess in the field. But yeah, Dave's he's not working land at the minute because it's weather. Just wait till it dries a bit, gives over. Yep, they've been wet a bit. Dave's on a maintenance day or morning while he's changing the blades on the edge trimmer. It's got worn out. Can't see. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've got a bit more on him, but you got to keep changing them. I've got one in my pocket. Oh yeah, there's a new one. A lot better. Make a difference, those impact ones. But yeah, you've got to change them all. You can't just put odd ones on because of the balance of the rotor. And our edge trimmer's reversible flail lead on it. The motor will reverse. So, for those that don't know, it makes when you're trimming hedges a lot tidier. Because which way round it, Dave? Anti-clockwise for hedges. Anti-clockwise. Yeah, anti-clockwise for trimming hedges, because comes round and swipes upwards and makes a clean finish. And then you do grass, can be done either way, but mainly clockwise. This is the field I quality-disted a day or two ago. It was drying really well because it was wet underneath. Anyway, we got a bit of rain on it, and then it wouldn't drill straight into the quality disking. So Dave had to come in with the press and just firm it down, which helped the disc cut through. I know it seems a bit excessive, but we had to get the field in as more rain was forecast. but it did the job, and it didn't go too bad after David had gone over it with the culti press. Marvellous tools they are. Pre-emergence are going on in ideal conditions. We're keeping up with the drill. Yeah, all going well. Never known a season like this one. Usually we're flicking mud up on the wheels. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we've got one or two more fields to put glyphosate on the stale seed beds, Elsham and another field here, but letting the blackgrass chit. So yeah, we'll leave it as late as we can and do it just before we drill it. But yeah, we're getting on nicely now with the drilling. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Video Diary on the Farm. Yeah, we're getting on with drilling. We haven't quite finished yet, but yeah, the end is definitely in sight. So next week's video, hopefully we will have finished drilling. So yeah, the weather's playing ball at the minute, and we're getting up to date with everything, keeping the job rolling. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, as always, please hit that like, share and subscribe, and that hype button. Give it a hit or whatever you're doing to it. But yeah, thank you again for watching. We'll catch you again next week.